This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Sooners will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. It's Ware. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
And the Sooners get enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Coming after it. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. That receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Feeling some heat. He makes the connection. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Play number 10 on this series. To the air. It's Ware. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one, a 3rd and long. Good timing on the quick out.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a successful play, and it sets up now a 4th down situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab enough for the first. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 45 on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Dogs have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They grab the early lead.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. Blasted as he lets it go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's Ware. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man to the left. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world the offense avoid that disaster?
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They're bringing heat. He'll throw it. Hard running there. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ware. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, looking to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield, it's Ware. They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Well, he picked up that first running the football. That's good news for an offensive line that really has been getting pushed around and bullied in this game so far. Let's see what happens moving forward.
Got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma! They take the lead with the 6. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got his man downfield. He's loose. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Handoff to the single back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
Sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking downfield, it's Ware. Got his man in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage. I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Safely complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He'll try to get it through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the bridge. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can stay in the formation or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
After the misfire now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Ware. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Running back goes in motion. He wants to throw it again. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown Sooner! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the community
just causing wreckage in the secondary. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, you've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
And I tell you what, he drops back to pass, nothing really open, tries to scramble, but now because he got a little bit more yards, is this maybe decision time on 4th and goal, down by more than a field goal? This might be time to go for it.
From the gun, dances away to buy time. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
They're testing the right side here. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Jennings. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes his connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to... This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a... into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. A first down for the offense. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The play action fake. Looking for a huge play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the back. Smashes through. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They're trying to get to it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Spartans want to move quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing...
Offense getting set for first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Tempo and overdrive.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs, guys like Le'Veon Bell.
And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
Well, the defense came in.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Comes out throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Got a wide open receiver. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute, and the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the first down marker. These two right now really on the same page.
Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Coming after it. Caught in the backfield, it's Lindsey. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After that last completion, it's second down. Feeling some heat. He's got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
First half coming to an end. Offensively, you're trying to put a drive together.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground pick up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that is how you get it done.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They'll give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Spartans are in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on second down. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he left him grabbing. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chain.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's... First down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Lindsey. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Shakes off the tackler. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He's loose down the middle. And the deep. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Incomplete. 3rd down coming.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to win.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to... This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up. They think there's room to run to the right here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. First down here for the offense. Unloads quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Gonna take a shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Grab behind the line. It's forward. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Makes the grab. It's forward. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
Grab behind the line. It's off. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Hoosiers have pushed it inside the 20. On second down, he's looking downfield. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll try the run. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Going over the top. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
On third down, going up top. Working on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Takes the easy completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him. Throwing the football, he picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Fires to the right. It's complete, and he will score. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Throws for the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking left. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Turns it loose. Catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. First down for this offense. Called it. Finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. He's looking for a man on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Shaw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the defense...
Line gets set, first down. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it behind the line. It's Lloyd. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And the catch and run end. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he ran away from the deep. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up... Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They've got it first and 10 from the 25.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Back to pass, it's Cherry. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A first down for the offense. The back goes in motion. The give to the tailback. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Lloyd. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. After making the interception, he sets up his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. To the air, it's Cherry. He's going up top here late in the game. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Got his man on the right. And he's running in the open. Give him 6 and give them. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable... Offense getting set for first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. The offense lining up for a first down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. At midfield, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Using the quick game. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions.
He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And wait just a second. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it in. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, of great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always mattered. You go back to 2006, #1 versus #2, so always
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw, trying to get to it. He's got his man, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Walter. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They're trying to get to it. It's complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Walters. Still on his feet at the 45. Off he goes. And he'll take it all the way. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walter. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Touchdown! Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll give it to the back. The Buckeyes will keep this drive going.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's enough. First down for the offense.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so...
Snagged in the end zone! On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. A little release to the back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception had... There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter as
Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pin back. To the air. It's long. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Turner. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Handing off on the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Snags a quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It's 3rd down for the offense. Back to pass. It's long. Catch made over the middle. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff to the back. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pulls it in. It's Chapman.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
But it's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Runs right over the defender. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minute's going to wrap it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with a running play. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Trying to find room. It's Turner. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down out at the 46. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. To throw, it's Long. He breaks free. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that.
A the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. They'll give it to the back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit. He's a 1st and 10 play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Grab behind the line. It's Chapman. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And he runs it into the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Going for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's long. Receiver makes the catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Caught near the sideline. It's Chapman. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The completion makes it 2nd and short.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
We'll have to throw it here on second down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to run, it's Turner. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Hurd. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Scanning the field. It's long. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, my gosh. This defense...
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Hit getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Pitt now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. Gets a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down and 10 now. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. It's a solid gain on the ground. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense hold. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught, completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. first down here for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Panthers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through the defender. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. Pitt getting set for the first and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Here's the second down play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Pitt has moved into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Refusing to be brought down. And he'll make it in for the... Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Single back. Takes the handoff. Fights through the tackler. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Makes a quick catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end, and you can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the pass. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. And they'll make it into the end zone. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Short throw complete to the tight end. They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25. The Panthers come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Holstein. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass clock. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. And Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And they'll use the ground game here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play line, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the tailback's got it again. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
But to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And he'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Finding some room at the 25. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackle with a 45-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Soppa with a strong tackle there. 3rd down after that running play. Toss play to the running back going left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And he'll just take a knee. Drive to start at the 25-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels will get the first crack on offense today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. The Rebels will line up to move away. Worst part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So Oklahoma's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Mike, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Launches downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They get him down, but that's a solid game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much...
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And now the handoff. He's free around the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Well, it's been a promising drive, but the pass pro breaks down. Now that's going to set up third and very long, Kirk.
Yeah, and after that big sack, let's see what the offensive coordinator comes up with, because they've had a pretty good drive, but now they're way behind the sticks. The most important thing here is to protect the quarterback or maybe move that launch point to give him a chance to have the time he needs to make this throw on third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Rebels line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for the defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the pass is incomplete. The defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Yeah, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them.
Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. And great coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid game before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Give it to the back again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense. PAT is good. They still trail them. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. He'll hand it off. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, it's play action. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's complete on the crossing route. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity loss, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
He's going to pull it down and run. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
A really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. The quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion using a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just takes a knee. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this when there'd be a lot of points scored, it would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But